I think what's exciting is that this is the beginning, or the beginning of a transition and a transformation for Islamic schools. Islamic schools is the fastest growing sector within the independent school sector, and we are in its infancy in comparison to Anglican schools or Catholic schools, but we are attempting to lead innovation within our schools. There's also an opportunity for us to define our Islamic schooling for Unity Grammar. Fortunately for myself, I've actually partnered with the University of South Australia at one of my previous schools, but it is really the opportunity for us to define what Islamic schooling looks like and begin the incorporation of a lot more detail within the Islamic school so that Islam actually permeates into every fabric within the school, from policies and procedures within the school to aesthetics, to Islamic curriculum, into a plethora of other areas. But there are so many aspects within our school that can reflect Islamic pedagogy. And I think for us, we are just beginning the process, and what we want to do is begin the implementation of a meta language within our school and the development of philosophy within our school. It's exciting. It is exciting to see, because we are really transforming the lives of our next generation of Islamic youth. And as I said, a point was made a little earlier that many of our learners spend a considerable amount of time at school, but yet we are really the ones that have to do a lot more than just a prayer at school and Ramadan within the school, but we need to do far more than just that. And this is really an exciting adventure, an exciting initiative, and the change and the transformation of Islamic schools in general. And in particular for us, our point of difference. I think for us at Unity Grammar, look, there are a couple of areas that I would like to see improve in the next 3 years. I think first of all, what we need to do is look at the meta language we use within the school. We need to start incorporating that language into policies and procedures over, let's say, the next 12 months. And I'd like to see a revamp of our practices when it comes to things like our student discipline and our student discipline policies, anti-bullying policies. And I think one of the areas that we are working on, beginning actually today, surprisingly, are the aesthetics within the school. So we've got a new building that is being constructed, and the CEO has a plan to electrify the building, and we're going to electrify it from an Islamic perspective. So we are moving in that direction, but it's really the partnership that we have with the University of South Australia that has been a catalyst of those changes within what we define as Islamic schooling. So for us, there are a couple of changes that are coming through. And look, in addition to that, there'll be other areas that we will refine and adapt, but it's going to be a slower process. I want to ensure that we don't move too quickly, because we don't want this to be a fad that comes and goes. We want sustained change. So for us to introduce this at a slower pace and allow our teachers an opportunity to grapple and understand the real concepts of Islamic schooling and Islamic pedagogy will be important, and we're going to round table discussions, halakha circles with that, so that we start that discussion, but it needs to be an ongoing discussion within the school. So we are looking forward to change, and we're also looking forward to champion this project within the school. And as I said earlier, for us, Islamic pedagogy is going to be a focal point within the school and part of our school's point of difference. So if that is the case, we got to make sure that we do it right, and we give it justice.